Can you imagine a world without vanilla? Fragrant, seductive, expensive, vanilla is one of Mexico's great gifts to the world. To the Totonac Indians who discovered and learned to cultivate it over 1,000 years ago, it was a gift from the gods. What makes vanilla so precious? Vanilla is the fruit of an orchid native to tropical America. It is the most labor-intensive agricultural product in the world. From planting the vine to making a pure vanilla extract takes 5 years, and every step of the process must be done by hand. Grower Victor Vallejo explained to me that the vines must be planted in shady areas and spaced so that they have plenty of room to grow. Totonac people work on his plantation and train the vines to climb up trees called tutores, taking great care not to step on the shallow roots. They prune and coddle each plant. In the Papantla area, vanilla orchids usually bloom in April and May and are individually pollinated by hand. Each flower gives birth to one vanilla bean that can only be harvested after November 20th, the date set by the government to ensure that beans are not picked before their time. At this point, the beans are firm, thick, and yellowish green and contain 90% moisture. Victor says that though each plant gives birth to many orchids, only a few are pollinated, so that beans like this on his vanilla farm are of the utmost quality. The beans are taken to vanilla processors like Heriberto Larios and Cesar Arellano of Rancho Santa Beatriz to be cured. The despepite, cutting the bean from the stem, must be done carefully so as to not split the beans. Then they are laid out in the hot sun on woolen blankets or straw mats. When they get too hot to handle, they are wrapped up in the blankets or mats and placed in these containers and allowed to sweat overnight. The whole process is repeated until the beans have darkened. At this point, they are stored overnight on racks. The vanilla is then sorted by grade. Perfect beans are sold whole, mostly for export, and smaller beans and bits and pieces are made into extract. Mexican vanilla had fallen into some disrepute because of poor quality. But now people like Victor, Cesar, and Heriberto have helped bring it back to its former glory, and is now much in demand.